Hi, so this is going to be a lesson on Danny Gatton's version of Farewell Blues, which is featured on a video on YouTube, really well-known video of Danny Gatton playing this Flattened Scruggs song. It's just for a warning, it's a pretty difficult tune to play, but with some persistence and practice over, the course of a few hours, you'll definitely have it. So in terms of the tuning for the song is in standard tuning, and it's just in the key of E major. So yeah, I'll just go through the song once and then get into the lesson. So the song starts out with a dominant 7th bar chord off of the 5th string. And if you don't know how to fret this, no worries. It's just a bar across the 7th fret, top 5 strings, and then just add in the 9th fret of the 4th string, and then the 9th fret of the 2nd string. Bass line throughout the song is either an alternating bass or this more fancy type of bass line, which involves the 5th string to the 4th string to the 6th string to the 4th string. So 5, 4, 6, 4, and then repeat it. So that takes a little bit of getting used to because the pointer finger has to do a little bit of work outside of the chord shape to reach down to that 6th string. Okay, so that's the bass line. Now on the treble side, of course, you'll be fretting this chord. That's all that you'll do. You'll pluck the 2nd string, then across the 3rd string. Then you'll go up with your pinky probably to the 10th fret of the second string, back to the 9th fret, and that'll be the first chord. And the way that'll line up with the bass line will be like this. Now, for the next chord, all you do is move this chord shape down 1 fret. So you actually end up hitting a a diminished chord, just by coincidence. So when you move it down 1 fret, of course it'll be like you're playing this dominant 7th chord shape. Now instead of on the 7th fret, of course off the 6th fret. And where you are in the bass line, because remember it's 5, 4, 6, 4, you just happen to be, through the timing of it, plucking the 6th string. When you move down here. So you'll sweep across the 2nd string, then pluck the 6th string, 6th fret, and then pluck across the 3rd string. So then you move down this chord, you move this chord down 1 more fret, So now it's off the 5th fret. But again, just by the timing of it, you'll only be plucking the 7th fret of the 2nd string and the 7th fret of the 4th string. Because the 4th string is now where the bass line is at. 5, 4, 6, 4, like that. So it'll be, and that might have sounded kind of weird, but this is how it'll go. And then just those 2 strings. And then you land on this major chord shape. This major chord shape starts with a bar across the top 3 strings, 4th fret. Then you add in the 5th fret of the 2nd string, then the 6th fret of the 4th string, and then the 7th fret of the 5th string. It's a bit of a stretch to play, so I like to kind of tuck my elbow in and almost position my guitar for the entire song in order to fret this chord, because it's such a central chord to the entire progression, and it's probably one of the harder ones to fret. So it's like the most common denominator. This fret, this chord is the most important, so I just kind of like plan for this chord. So just get used to playing this chord. And just try. Now with the pinky, you're going to be doing the bass line work. And just try plucking the 2nd string, 3rd string. As an exercise. And you'll really be leaning on this bar, I think, in order to get some pull on to fret the notes. Alright, so far it's that's just a pluck across the 2nd string, 2nd string, 3rd string. And then you just repeat it. Then you do this walk down. So you kind of slide in from the 6th fret into the 7th fret of the 5th string. Then walk down. And then fret this chord. It's a dominant 7th chord shape. So 4th fret of the 5th string, 3rd fret of the 4th string, 4th fret of the 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 2nd string. And again, it's the same sort of picking pattern, 2nd string, 3rd string, 2nd string on the treble side. And then on the bass line, it's 5th string, 4th string, 6th string, 4th string. This time with the 3rd finger doing the bass line work. So you kind of play that pattern. But when you play it the 2nd time, you walk down on the 6th string from the 4th fret to the 2nd fret. And here, you play a major bar chord off of the 6th string. So that means it's a bar across all 6 strings, and then you just add in the 4th fret of the 4th string and 3rd fret of the 3rd string to make it a major. And really, you can just ignore the 5th string. That's why there's nothing fretting it. But it'll just be an alternating bass on the 6th string, 4th string. just pluck the third string on the treble side and the second string. And then just move that up one fret. So far it's walk down, walk again, bar chord, and then you finish it here. Here you're back into open position, and I just fret the second fret of the fourth string, first fret of the third string, bassline on the sixth string and the fourth string, and on the treble side, open top string, third fret of the second string, and then you hit this 5 chord, and that 5 chord is the second fret of the fifth string, first fret of the fourth string, second fret of the third string, and then you just open and close on the second string, like that. Bassline is going to be on the fifth string and fourth string. Back into the 1 chord. Alright, and then you just repeat it. The second time, though, you end it differently. You use this chord, plucking it across the top string now, then the second string. Then you go to a major bar chord shape off of the 6th string, 7th fret. Alternating bass on the 6th string and 4th string. And then you can just pluck any series of the top 3 notes, top 3 strings. Then back to this chord. So again, ending is just a little different. Alright, so that's the first 2 A sections. The B section goes to this B minor. And really the only difference is this next sequence. So he plays this B minor bar chord shape, so bar across the tops or across all 6 strings, 7th fret, but then just add in the 9th fret of the 4th string. Now bassline is going to be on the 6th string and 4th string again, and then you can just play around on the top string, top 2 strings. Notice that. Playing around on the top 2 strings. And then you just go back to this chord and repeat it. Then from here on out, it's really just the same ending. Walk down. And then it's just the ending of the first A section. And that's really Danny Gatton's Farewell Blues. It's a pretty challenging song, and just naming the plethora of chords that are in the song. I know it was a little bit of a wordy lesson, but I hope that helps anyways to play this great progression, which is a lot of fun to play. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you next